In the early 2000s film School of Rock, directed by Richard Linklater, the movie surrounds a character named Dewey who was in a band yet got kicked out. He frames his way into becoming a substitute teacher at a prep school. At this prep school, the main idea of this film is sticking it to the man. The man in this situation being the upright and posh parents that lock their students into doing things that do not inherently motivate them to do. For example, the biggest theme in this is the students have to do classical music, and the parents are very much against them learning. The characters in this film are Dewey Finn, the teacher, Fred, who plays the drums, Summer, who is a singer, Zach, the guitarist, Lawrence, the pianist, and Katie plays the bass. This being a film about rock and roll, the music reflects that. One thing that is interesting about the music is that it is what we call in music diegetic music. Diegetic music means that the characters interact with the music and that the music happens in their world. For example, a film like Avengers, the background music does not happen in their world. It is added on. However, in this film, the characters are either playing the music or they are activating it, like a scene that later happens on a jukebox. The way Dewey motivates his students is by tapping into the students' own intrinsic motivation. He sees that the students are interested and excel in music class. However, he sees that in music class they are less motivated by the classical aspect of it. And so he facilitates all these students' needs for something else by giving them electric instruments and converting them into learning the Western rock style of music. In this scene right here, when he interacts with Zach, we see that he's using affirming body language and words of affirmation. These are going to take the students a long way as they demonstrate transfer knowledge as well. Zach and all these other students play keyboard or acoustic versions of instruments. Now they're taking that knowledge and transferring it to the electric version. This is a great example in this moment right here where Jack Black, or Dewey, takes music and applies it to the keyboard. This is showing how Lawrence can apply his classical knowledge and transfer it over into rock music. The demonstration of transfer knowledge motivates the students by raising their level of self-efficacy, which is the belief that they can do something. What Jack Black demonstrates throughout this whole scene is how each of these moments he has with the student meets a higher level of Maslow's hierarchy, the highest level being relatedness, by creating a positive teacher-student relationship throughout the whole film. Throughout the movie itself, Dewey uses goal setting. The goal is a big project with a reward. The reward is an extrinsic motivation tool that he also uses. The goal is this big concert at the end of the year, or into the next couple weeks. What Dewey does is, to make the goal seem more achievable, he has smaller goals to be able to meet. The first simple goal being, we need to make a band. And then over time, the goal becomes, we need for teachers to not know that we're doing this, we need bodyguards, we need yada yada yada. And over time, the larger goal becomes more accessible because these smaller goals have been hit as a group. Throughout this scene, there is a great use of body language and social modeling, which is tied back to Bandura's idea of social modeling with the Bobo doll. The students see Dewey enjoying music, and they are inclined to join music as well. In the other realm of learning theories, we also see constructivist concepts being used as students are constructing what rock and roll is in their own world of Western classical music, with scaffolding and aid by Dewey.